We are kicking off this first episode of Take Back Control Of with an entire segment to those of you who are looking to lose weight and keep it off. And to help with that is an expert who wrote an entire book dedicated from going from fat to fabulous. And today, Dr. Lysantha is joining us here on Great Day St. Louis in the studio to offer us some tips on those looking to begin your weight loss journey today. One, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I love nothing more than to talk about how to go from fat to fabulous.
Yes, and I'm really interested in talking about this because I'm someone who's lost a lot of weight before and then struggled keeping it off. So the first thing I want to ask you is talk to me about the percentage of Americans who are actually struggling with obesity.
Yes, this is a major problem. More than 42% of Americans are obese and 30.7% are overweight. So more than 2/3 of our population struggle with severe weight issues, and nobody's immune. Oprah Winfrey, Melissa McCarthy, Christina Aguilera all famously struggled with their weight, and they went from fat to fabulous.
Yes. So speaking of fat to fabulous, talk to me about what inspired you to write this book.
You know, when I was 2 years old, I saw a commercial on TV for Kit Kat bars, and I threw a tantrum. I want Kitty Kat, I need Kitty Kat. And my beloved grandfather, he bought me a whole box, and I ate them all, and I loved it. And my struggles began since then, through childhood and as an adult. So that's what led me to my triple board certification and writing the book, Fat to Fabulous.
I love that. Okay, so how do you suggest someone go exactly from fat to fabulous?
It's a simple way to be slim. So S is set a goal and strategize mindful eating. Create a plan, be consistent, follow that plan, and track your progress along the way, tweak the plan along the way. Strategizing mindful eating is probably the most important thing we can do. Some examples are, let's say you want some ice cream. Don't buy a gallon or half a gallon and leave it at home. Instead, plan a trip to the ice cream shop, get a scoop, and enjoy it. And if you want to, plan it maybe once a week. Another example is that chewing 20 to 30 times per bite. Research has shown that that really helps our gut and our brain, our hormones all work in harmony. L, lower stress. You know, stress is probably the one thing that plagues us the most, and most of us don't even know how it impacts us. But it affects the heart, the brain, our hormones, and it sabotages our weight journey, really. So it's very important to systematically, deliberately, methodically create a plan. Things like meditation, journaling, being active in a supportive community, all not only helps to lower stress, but also challenges our beliefs, mindset, and behavior.
I'm thinking here, hearing you say this, you have not told me once to cut out a lot of food that I would like to eat, but to manage it.
Exactly, exactly. The next is I, improve sleep quality. Rest and recovery is vital for our body to function, and we need good sleep for our cells to be able to make and use energy. So optimize the sleep environment and improve your sleep hygiene with things like avoiding screen time before bed. And M is to manage metabolism and hormones. Our body is just a bunch of chemistry, and oftentimes the metabolism goes way out of whack, and so the machine just doesn't work well. So it's important to assess the hormones and assess fat and sugar metabolism to be able to create a plan for the body to work for you and not against you.
Yes.
So these are some ways we can go from fat to fabulous forever.
Well, I got to quickly ask you, tell me where I can get this book from.
Absolutely. The book is available on Amazon.com, and my website is Lysantha.com.
Perfect. Dr. Lysantha, thank you so much for joining us and giving us some tips on how to be our best selves in 2025. Once again, to get your hands on her book, Fat to Fabulous, I want you to visit Lysantha.com. You can find this segment also on firstalert4.com/greatday following the show. Kent? Matt?
Is it me? Or do you got a hankering for a Kit Kat bar? I was okay until I heard that Kit Kat bar.
Listen, that's where it all started for her, buddy.
That's
You got to
right.
be careful. But I do love what she said. She said make a weekly appointment even if you want to go to the ice cream shop because you know you're going to get one scoop. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be great, and then you move on.
Be a scorekeeper.
I love
what
it.
I like.
Dr.